Growth is probably the hardest thing that any of us are ever going to do in our whole life. Well, here are 6 things you will stop doing when you are truly growing. Let's get right into it. Welcome back to Preneurs. I'm excited about this conversation with you. Why? Because again, as mentioned, growth is probably the hardest thing that any of us are going to be going through to advance to the next level of our life. And with that, I believe these are top 6 things that can really help you right now if you are truly looking to grow. Let's dive into the first one. The first one right here is attacking. Okay, you got to stop attacking people on your own insecurities. What does that really mean? Another thing we kind of talk about this is projecting. Are you projecting your own insecurities that you're going through right now on someone else? Are you literally speaking to someone out of your own perspective versus maybe their perspective? So maybe out of your fear, okay? Or maybe you have so much fear right now. I remember, I was having a conversation with my wife, a couple of my leaders. That's what we're all doing a meeting. And I had fear about stepping into a new environment as an organization. And I was projecting that all on the room, right? And they're like, no, we don't see it that way. We're good. We have confidence. We have confidence in you. We have confidence in our product. We have confidence in our vision. We're good. But I was projecting my own insecurities of fear. And that can affect. So once you stop doing that, you know you're truly growing. Why? Because you're no longer attacking people from which you have insecurities on. Which brings us to the point number 2, which is you stop arguing for the sake of just being right. And when you just want to be right, really what that really means is that your ego is very loud. Like you need to be right. So it doesn't matter what's being said or what the other person is saying, you have to be right because you're standing your ground. You're kind of stubborn in the right of being right. So the problem is that you've got to be able to position yourself out of that. And like, for example, I'm married and, when I'm having a conversation with my wife, sometimes I just want to be right. And I'm like, oh man, I might win this battle, but am I going to win the war, right? That couch is going to position me for winning this battle. So just because you win doesn't mean you actually won. So once you are really, truly growing, you can lower your ego. You can be able to hear the other side conversation as well. You don't necessarily have to be right. You just want to make sure that everybody wins. That's when you know you're truly growing. Number 3 is you stop giving your opinion on everything. This is a big one, right? Because how many people do you know right now just love to give advice? All right? We call you a unhired advisor. Okay? Well, no one hired you your opinion. No one cares, right? But you want it because they keep giving it. When you are truly growing, you don't have a need to always give your opinion anymore. What will start to happen when you're truly growing, people will actually seek your opinion. And they will actually pay you great money for your opinion because you provide so much value. When you provide so much value, guess what? People want that. When you don't and you just want your words to be heard, unfortunately, people don't want to hear that. All right? So when you know you're truly growing, it's when you don't seek to be heard. That's when people actually want to hear you. Number 4 is trying to impress. Who are you trying to impress right now? Right? We call that peacocking. Like everyone needs to know I'm in the room. You need the attention. Some people might call the next generation, like my kids, they say, man, you're thirsty, right? You're thirsty for the recognition, right? You need it, right? So who are you trying to impress? When you are truly growing, guess what? You stop trying to impress everybody. You know your identity. You know exactly who you are. And you know what you can do. So because of that, you don't need everyone to even talk to you about it. You're not trying to impress for, again, their recognition. You are able to give yourself your own recognition as well. Number 5 is asking for validation. Okay, this is a big one. This one, if you're in this one right now, it's because you have low self-esteem about your decisions that you're making. You have to ask for validation. Hey, did I do it right? Oh my gosh, did I do it right? And so this is a big, big problem. Once you stop asking for validation because you're confident, okay, in what you're stepping into, then therefore you know you're truly growing. Which brings us to our last point, which is number 6, is you stop blaming others for your life. What does that really mean? Well, you can no longer giving your power to everyone else. Your life circumstances is not controlled by everybody else. Oh, it's because I'm an African-American male. This is the reason why I live in this neighborhood. Oh, it's because my boss is fault. It's the reason why he's only giving me that type of money. It's the reason why I live in that house. Oh, it's because of this. It's because of this. No. It ain't because of the color of your skin. It ain't because of your height. It ain't because of your weight. It ain't because of the school you went to. It's because it doesn't matter. You no longer give power to everyone else. You say, you know what? I am in control. I got free will. I got choices. I can make decisions. I got a sound mind. I can be able to do things I want to do. Once you understand that, you stop blaming others, you have the power versus giving power to everyone else. So with that, guys, those are our top 6 points I believe that you know you're truly growing because you stop doing these 6. And if you know anyone that can benefit from this, please tag them. Let us know. I will actually let you know. I would love to know if there's any ones that I missed. I would love to know that in the comments. Go ahead and tag another entrepreneur, another leader, another business owner, another family, just that they want to get better coming in this year. And click the notification button if you haven't already to get updated on all the new videos we have in the future. And we'll see you guys in the next one.